All right, how is it going? Oh, I got a little bit later start than normal. Running 4 or 5 minutes behind. I've had a hectic day, so you'll have that. We've got 3 fills from Facebook, 2 2-boxers, and a 1-boxer. And we've got the dollar break. Now, once we get that done, we can try a live fill or two if anybody wants to. I think we're going to lead it off with the dollar break. Dollar break on Friday is baseball. Today we've got the Pudge Rodriguez. It's a Majestic. The Reggie souvenir souvenir helmet. Excuse me. The Acuna blue jersey. It's a custom. I got the Boston jersey. It is signed on front. The Pete Alonso baseball. What's up, Jason? And flip it that way. The Babe Ruth baseball bat. That is our baseball dollar break for this evening. Tomorrow, of course, will be football. Front of Ivan? Okay. There is Pudge. It is the Majestic. And it is PSA authenticated. Signed it on the 7. Pretty sweet jersey. Yeah, I like it. Okay, we'll get us a multiplier here. Let's see if we go numbers 4 through 8. All right, 5 times, whatever number's on top will be the amount of randoms that we do. 3, 4, 5. Tonight's multiplier is 6. I will. So 6 times on the multiplier tonight. All right, and we've got in the dollar break tonight, we've got Nick B, Jesse R, Big Al, Jason T, Danny C, Jason T, that's the same Jason T both times, Jeffrey P, Brian E, Jeff R, Danny C, Jonathan R, Bill S, Jeff C, Jason Trowski. I just went ahead and wrote your whole name on there because there were 2 Jason T's. Mark M and Tim P. Let's make sure. Let's see, we had Jeff C and Jeff R. Okay, we're good. And we're multiplying by 6 tonight, or randomizing 6 times. I don't know what you want to say there. Either way. So 6 times, person on top wins their choice. You can choose it tonight, choose it later. If you want pictures, I don't have a problem sending them to you. You just got to let me know. Let's see. 3, 4, 5. And winner is Jeff C. Jeff, you won. And you got second. So, Jeff, you got your choice. Randomize that list 6 times. Jeff, if you're here and you know what you want, let me know. Like I said, though, if you want some pictures, let me know that too, and I'll get those pictures to you so you can make a decision. Again, Pete Alonso baseball. And Alonso baseball is Beckett authenticated. Reggie souvenir. helmet, JSA. The Pete bat, Pete Rose, Beckett authenticated. The Boggs jersey. I don't remember who authenticated the Boggs jersey. It is a Nike Boggs jersey. Where is it? Oh, it's on the Cooperstown logo. It is also Beckett. Pete Rose bat. Hey, I can stop. I don't blame you, Jeff. Nice hit. Pete Rose baseball bat. Going to Jeff. It's a beaut. I'll put a new baseball bat in there next week. But the Pete bat. Going to Jeff. There it is with 4256 as the inscription. Pete Rose baseball bat. Nice choice, Jeff. Also, I didn't even notice that down there. Prova authenticated. All right, guys. Yeah, Jeff. Thanks a lot. Okay, guys. Moving on to the helmets. Did 3 fills from Facebook tonight. The first 2 were 2 boxers. The third one was a 1 box. Let me make sure I got that right on Facebook. See me screwing that up. Let's see, last one was 1 box, 20 bucks. 2 boxes, 40. And 2 boxes, 40. Yep, 2 boxers and a 1 boxer. Hall of Shame on baseball. Pete's an interesting case. He did some stupid stuff. No doubt about it, but at the same time, he could hit. So it's a is what it is type thing. All right, guys, on the boxes tonight for the helmets, I'm gonna get 2 here in just a minute. There are 2 of them I didn't get filled. It was a hectic day. My wife had to have her appendix removed today. Didn't plan on that this morning. That's why I couldn't get the worst people are in the hall, possibly. So I didn't get a chance to fill all the boxes. And like the Peyton Manning, there is a Peyton Manning in the Colts. I didn't have time to take a picture of that and get it on because we had to go to the hospital. So she's back. She's fine. Everything's good. But it put us back kind of late. So I was filling boxes up until I had to start typing in the dollar break stuff. So we are, I think, at 98 boxes. All 100 are listed, but there are 2 of them that aren't filled. And I probably will throw a couple helmets in those 2 for tomorrow. Yeah, Brugman, she's fine. A little sore, but didn't plan on that today. So I do have helmets I want to put in the other 2 boxes. They're not picture helmets, but they are 2 helmets. So they will be in for tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll have 2 that weren't in there tonight. So I figured I'd explain that. That way you know if we have 2 of them tonight that I don't have boxes for, and then tomorrow we do have those boxes. That's what it is. I can't remember what numbers they are, but there's one looks to be in the 170s or 80s. And the other one must be in the 90s. So, all right. With that said, let's move on to our boxes. 6 times to get a box. I'm going to get a box, then I'll pull randoms. Not box 8, he says. Well, 4, 5, and 6. We're going with box 137 and box 163. Randomize that list 6 times. 137 and 163. Okay. Now let's get us some randoms. Set these bad boys up. Move this stuff back over. All right, first up we had Bill Smith with Houston and Minnesota, New Orleans and Baltimore, Dave, Pittsburgh, Arizona, Speaking of Pittsburgh, I saw TJ Watt got the NFL.com Defensive Player of the Year today. And somehow they're planning on giving the AP Defensive Player of the Year to Myles Garrett. Nobody could explain that so that it makes sense to me. I'll tell you that right now. Elliott, San Francisco. Washington. Steve, Denver. Dallas making it to a random. Bill, Cincy. The Rams. Joseph, Buffalo. Tampa Bay. Jonathan, Indy. Philly. Brugman, Detroit. Kansas City. Dave, Chicago. Atlanta. Jason, Miami. Jacksonville. Al, Green Bay and the Giants and the Chargers. The three. 1, 2, 3. Carolina, Cleveland, and Seattle. Carolina, Cleveland, and Seattle. Jason, the Jets, the Titans. And Tim closed us up on this one with Vegas and gets New England. All right, guys, we've got Bill, Houston, Minnesota, New Orleans, Baltimore, Dave, Pittsburgh, Arizona, Elliott, San Fran, Washington, Steve, Denver, Dallas, Bill, Cincy and Rams, Joseph, Buffalo, Tampa Bay, Jonathan, Indy, Philly, Brugman, Detroit, Kansas City, Dave, Chicago, Atlanta, Jason, Miami, Jacksonville, Al, Green Bay, Carolina, Giants, Browns, Chargers, and Seahawks, Jason, Jets and Titans, and Tim, Vegas and New England. Jason's got the Titans for sale or trade. I don't remember who's in the Titans. I don't remember. All right, 137, 163. $137. Yeah, 163. There we are. Where the hell's my knife? All right, guys, here we go. First box, 137. Good luck. Get in there. No takers for the Titans. Ooh. Cincy. Bengals coming out first. Bill. Is that a lunar? Is that the Bengals lunar? This one's going to be Beckett authenticated. It is a rep. I think we had him on a mini not too long ago. Young player, DB. I can't remember if he's safety or cornerback. Dylan? I don't think so. I think it's Dax Hill. Got me questioning myself now. pretty sure that was Dax Hill. I got to make sure that's Dax Hill. Dax Hill. Yep, Dax Hill. Nice hit, Bill. Dax Hill. The young Bengal coming out first. Second box, 163. Guessed. Hey, not a bad guess. Kind of got that Corey Dillon clumped up signature. Here is box number 2 of the first 2 boxer. It's a Chief. KC. Brugman. Zach Brugman had the Chiefs. Saw him not too long ago. PSA authenticated. Here's a rep. Return man extraordinaire. Why does it keep doing that? Inscribed the X Factor. Shows a little wrinkle. Where is it? Nope, that's just a little white on the top of that. Not a wrinkle. Going to be Dante, I think, isn't it? Isn't that Dante Hall? The X Factor? If I'm wrong, let me know, but I'm pretty sure that's who it is. Dante Hall. Yeah, I like the joystick. This one's X Factor. The human joystick's pretty cool. Nice hit, Zach. That is the first 2 boxer. We had Dax Hill, the Bengals, going to Bill. Dante Hall, the Chiefs, going to Zach Brugman. All right, our second fill. Another 2 boxer. Coming at you. Cincy, Indy, Denver, Green Bay, Buffalo, Dallas, Kansas City, Vegas, and Detroit. Whew. All right, guys, this is another 2 boxer. I'm going to get the boxes, then pull the random. I like that way. You not getting this one, Jason? Nope, Jason wasn't in this one. So anyone wants to sell a random, Jason wants to buy it. All right, we got 6 times. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Our 2 boxes are 103 and 8. Uh-oh. 103 and 8. And I randomized that list 6 times. Boo, he says. All right, Brada, Miami, Carolina. 8's a 2 a box, he says. I don't know what's in there, but that's the one Jason guessed would be the last non-triple digit box. Dave, Pittsburgh, New England. That was his guess on the last one. Jonathan, San Francisco and Houston. Tampa Bay and the Rams. Dave, Chicago, Baltimore. Al, Chargers, Titans. Bill, Minnesota, Cincinnati. You got it. Nice, Danny. It's confusing. There's no doubt about it. Bill, you got the Giants and Jets. Al, Indy, Seattle. Bill, Denver, Jacksonville. Al, Green Bay, Atlanta. Jeff, Buffalo, Philly. Chad, Dallas, Cleveland. Tom, Kansas City, Washington. Johnny, you close us up with Vegas and Detroit. You got New Orleans and Arizona. All right, guys, 103 and 8, both over here. All right, 103 is going first. 103, the first of the second two-boxer. Good luck. See something big here. Eli's been in there for a while. Washington. Washington. Tom. Washington. I guess that's the AMP, isn't it? It is Schwartz authenticated. It's a rep. Thomas guesses Chase Young or Joe Theismann. None of the above. Used to see him a little bit. Been a little while since we pulled him. I don't know that I've ever had him on the Redskins / Commanders. That is Clinton Portis. Nice hit, Tom. Clinton Portis on the Commanders. Well, it's the Redskins, obviously. AMP. I'm pretty sure that's the AMP. If not, somebody let me know. Nice hit. Clinton Portis. And box 8. The one Jason was guessing. See what we got. Good luck. It says Eli or Tua. Well, nope. I'm gonna have to check. I might have two. I forgot this helmet was in there. I might have put another one of this guy in. I'm gonna have to look. Earpiece in the bag. Been in there for a long time. Radkey authenticated. Obviously a rep with the earpiece in the bag. Not Jones. Moss would have been awesome. Some reason when I put a Moss in, it comes out within a week. It is a wide receiver, though. Wes Welker. That's it. Wes Welker on the New England Flash. New England was. Who was New England? Dave. Nice hit, Dave. Wes Welker on the Flash. Those red ones are, man, at first I didn't like them that well. Now I love them. Oh, is that right? Yeah, Danny Jones, or Jones. Who's the Jones for New England? Which Jones is that? Gosh, my minds are running through. All right, guys, this is Mac Jones. God, couldn't think of his name. That's embarrassing. Oh, well. If I didn't say or do something just a little bit stupid, you wouldn't know it was me, right? This is the last pre-fill. We can try a live fill if y'all want to. I will be back tomorrow. I've got eBay tomorrow. I did a Gold Rush case. It is a player break. You have to look it up as, like, if you're going to look up Aaron Donald, it would say Aaron Donald Gold Rush full size 4-box breaking Saturday, or SAT, because I can't use the word break anymore. A little harder for me because it doesn't say break in the name, so I'm going to have to check with a lot of people and make sure. Occasionally people buy into the break, don't read the description, don't understand what a break is, and it causes a little confusion. So hopefully that doesn't happen and it runs smooth. But it's the new series of Gold Rush, and then, judging by my shelf, I'll have a 5-box RSA jersey. And I'm guessing, because I see 2 baseball jerseys. I didn't list anything for Tuesday. I will probably do a Facebook on Tuesday, but probably not, well, guaranteed not eBay. All right, let's get to this. We got Dave with Pittsburgh, Washington. Bill, Houston, Cincinnati. This is the 1-boxer. Seattle, New Orleans. Dave, Chicago, Philly. Tomorrow, on the dollar break, before I forget, there'll be the Namath, the Roethlisberger, the Flex, and a surprise helmet. You'll see it tomorrow. Bill, Minnesota, Arizona. Jason, San Francisco, Jacksonville. Al, Chargers and Packers. Jonathan, Buffalo, Carolina. Joseph, Detroit, New England. Steve, Denver, Atlanta. Jeff, Dallas, Baltimore. Johnny, Kansas City, Vegas. Chris Gale, Jets. Rams. Brada, Miami. Tampa Bay. And Robert closes us with the Giants and gets the Colts. Nobody claimed the Colts in that one. Ooh. All right. For this 1-boxer, we've got Dave, Pittsburgh, Washington. Bill, Houston, Cincy, Seattle, New Orleans. Dave, Chicago and Philly. Bill, Minnesota, Arizona. Jason, San Fran, Jacksonville. Al, Chargers, Packers, Browns, and Titans. Jonathan, Buffalo, Carolina. Joseph, Detroit, New England. Steve, Denver, Atlanta. Jeff, C, Dallas, Baltimore. Johnny, Kansas City and Vegas. Chris Gale, Jets, Rams. Brada, Miami, Tampa Bay. And Robert, Giants, Colts. This is our last pre-fill, then we will move on to a live fill or two. Let's find a box. All right, 6 times. Jason's got the Jacksonville Jaguars for trade. Anybody's interested, the Jags do have a Trevor Lawrence in there. That's 5 and 6. Going with box 175. Randomize that list 6 times. Box 175. $175. All right, guys. Good luck. Chiefs. My goodness. Johnny. Oh, I know what this one is. Kansas City Chiefs. Beckett authenticated. It is a rep, and we had this a month or 2 back. We had one similar or same, I think. This one, 3 signatures. I'll be damned if I can remember who they all are. Inscribed Chiefs Hall of Fame. Gosh, anybody remember who they all are on it? I meant to write it on the box. Don't know if I did. The wrong box. What box was that? 175. There is 3 signatures on that one. I don't know where to find it. Bo, I think, is right there. I think you're right. I can't. 56, number 56, and number 68. I know where to find this one so I can see who's on him. Gosh. I want to let Johnny know who he can expect on the helmet, and maybe he'll remember longer than I do. Let me see here. Just take a second and I'll have it. Where you at? Will Shields, Derek Johnson, and Dwayne Bowe. So that is Shields. I'm writing it down. Shields, Johnson, and Bowe on the triple sign Chiefs helmet. Nice hit, Johnny. Love multi-sign helmets. They are great. All right, guys, let me get it typed in before you claim. There it is. Grab a spot if you want one. All right. Live chat. Oh, come on. What are you doing? All right. I got Jason, Minnesota. Minnesota. Dave, Pittsburgh. Jeff, Dallas. Richard, Indy. Brada, Miami. Brugman, Detroit. Robert, Giants. Bill, Houston. Billy, Houston, where we at? Steve, Denver. Who else get? Houston, Giants, Lions, Miami, Indy, Dallas. Let's see, Steve with Denver. Use this thing. Bill, late on Minnesota. Scott, late on Detroit. Jason, late on Detroit. Richard, New Orleans. Brugman, San Francisco. Jason, late on Miami. Bill, late on Indy. Jason, late on San Francisco. Dave, the Bears. Dave, Chicago. Bill, Green Bay. Brada, Vegas. Joseph, Buffalo. Buffalo. And Jason closed us with the Chargers. We will do one more after this. Next one will be the last one. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. All right, close it up here. Get some randoms, get a box, see what we can get out of there. And like I said, we'll try one more, and then we'll be back tomorrow. All right, we got Jason, Minnesota. Philly. Dave, Pittsburgh. The Rams. Jeff, Dallas, Carolina. Richard, Indy, Tennessee. Brada, Miami, Kansas City, Brugman, Detroit, Washington, Robert, Giants, Seahawks, Bill, Houston, Cleveland, Steve, Denver, Cincy, Richard, New Orleans, Atlanta, Brugman, San Francisco, Arizona, Dave, Chicago, the Jets, Bill, Green Bay, Tampa Bay, Brada, Vegas, Baltimore, Joseph, Buffalo, Jacksonville, and Jason closed us with the Chargers gets the Patriots. All right, guys. On this one, this is our second to last one. We've got Jason, Minnesota, Philly, Dave, Pittsburgh, and the Rams, Jeff, Dallas, Carolina, Richard, Indy, Tennessee, Brada, Miami, Kansas City, Brugman, Detroit, Washington, Robert, Giants, Seahawks, Bill, Houston, Cleveland, Steve, Denver, Cincy, Richard, New Orleans, Atlanta, Brugman, San Fran, Arizona, Dave, Chicago and the Jets, Bill, Green Bay, Tampa Bay, Brada, Vegas and Baltimore, Joseph, Buffalo, Jacksonville, and Jason, Chargers and Patriots. And the Patriots for sale or trade. I'm pretty sure there's a different, unless I got it in my mind wrong, I think there's a different Wes Welker in there. Tennessee or Atlanta for Washington. Washington was Brugman. All right, 6 times for a box. That's 5. And 6 going with box 193. Randomize that list 6 times. Offer in Washington and Arizona for Tennessee and Atlanta. What box was that? I already forgot. 193. Richard will do that. So we got Washington and Arizona. Going to Richard for Tennessee and Atlanta. So Atlanta goes to Brugman. What was the other one? Washington for Tennessee and Atlanta. Got it. $193. All right, guys, going to try one more after this, and then we'll call it for the evening. Good luck. Dallas. Lunar. Dallas was Jeff. Earpiece in the bag. It's definitely a rep. Beckett authenticated. Not Staubach. Staubach era. Hall of Fame 94. That is Randy White. Dallas Cowboys Lunar. Nice hit, Jeff. Randy White on the Cowboys Lunar. Yeah, that's old school. That's an old one. Old Randy. All right, guys, I'm going to try one more. Let me get it typed in before you claim. Don't sit until it fills. Let's make sure we get it filled. There it is. Grab one if you want one. All right. We got Scott, Detroit. Brugman late on Detroit. Richard, Indy. Jason, Minnesota. Brada, Miami. Jeff, San Francisco. Robert, Giants. Jeff, the Jets. Dave, Pittsburgh. Bill, Houston. Late on Minnesota. Richard, New Orleans. Jeff P, Buffalo. Steve, Denver. Brada. Oh, wait. Bill, Cincinnati. Tried to jump right over you. Brada, Chargers. Bill, Green Bay. And Joseph, Baltimore. That closes it. Sorry, Bruckman. That got it. All right, so we got him filled. Go ahead and send. And this will be the last one. Like I said, be back tomorrow. Do have the case of Gold Rush, 5 RSA jerseys, and 2 RSA baseball jerseys on eBay for tomorrow. Check those bad boys up. We got Scott, Detroit, Seattle. Let me change colors. Change it. There we go. Richard, Indy, Washington. Jason, Minnesota. Tampa Bay. Brada, Miami. Philly. Jeff C, San Fran. Arizona. Robert, Giants. Falcons. Jeff C, Jets. Jags. Dave, Pittsburgh. Chicago. Bill, Houston. Dallas. Richard, New Orleans. New England. Jeff P, Buffalo. Kansas City. Steve P, Denver. Cleveland. Bill, Cincy, Carolina. Rada, Chargers. Raiders. Bill, Green Bay, Tennessee. And Joseph closes us up with Baltimore and gets the Rams. All right, guys, last one of the night. And we've got Scott, Detroit, Seattle. Richard, Indian, Washington. Jason, Minnesota, Tampa Bay. Brada, Miami, Philly. Jeff C, San Francisco, Arizona. Robert, Giants and Falcons. Jeff C, Jets and Jags. Dave, Pittsburgh, Chicago. That worked out. Been claiming Chicago. Nice. Bill, Houston, Dallas. Richard, New Orleans, New England. Jeff P, Buffalo, Kansas City. Steve, Denver, Cleveland. Bill, Cincy, Carolina. Brada, Chargers, Raiders. Bill, Green Bay, Tennessee. And Joseph, Baltimore and the Rams. Jason offering Tampa Bay for Philly or Tampa Bay for another trade. Philly was Brada. All right, let's get us a box. How were green eggs and ham, Jason? Thought that was kind of interesting. A Dr. Seuss themed breakfast, kind of cool. When I was in school, little kid school, I don't know if it was kindergarten or first grade, I remember the teacher making green eggs and ham. Right to read week or something. Jeff's hoping for Tony G or Josh Allen. One of those would be a good night. They were good. That's cool. You'll be home soon, won't you? 112. Box 112. Randomize that list 6 times. All right. 1, 1, 2. $8 a.m. tomorrow. Back to Mobile. Nice. I love going to vacation, but I love going home. Thomas, the last time I had green eggs and ham, granted, it was over 30 years ago. It was just regular eggs with non-flavored food coloring. All right, guys, box 112. Good luck. Last one of the night. Green Bay. Bill. I know the signature. His name's on the tip of my tongue. I can't freaking think of it. Just food coloring. That's what I figured. Fanatics authenticated. It is a rep. Bam. Bang. I think I have a card of him in here. Going to remind me of his name in the drawer. It's the young tight end. The rookie. God, I can't think of his name. Favre would have been awesome, but that is that. Oh my gosh, Musgrave. Yeah, what's his first name? Luke. Thank you, Luke Musgrave. Yeah. Gosh, I knew the signature as soon as I saw it. Could not think of his name. Nice hit, Bill. Luke Musgrave. Don't know how it's got periods, so hey, he's figured out a quick way to sign that name. It's like LS to me, but hey, to each their own. All right, guys, good night of breaks. I appreciate it. We had the Chiefs Hall of Famers, the Wes Welker Flash, Dante Hall on the Chiefs, Clinton Portis on the Amp, Dax Hill on the Lunar Bengals, Randy White on the Cowboys, and Luke Musgrave on the Packers. Yeah, I appreciate it, Brugman. And I will be back tomorrow. Hope to see you all there. Dollar break tomorrow. Going to have a good one to fill it out. Namath, the Flex, Browns Flex, and Big Ben are in there, and there will be one more. So keep an eye on that around noon tomorrow. All right, guys, I appreciate the fills. Everybody have a great evening, and I hope to see you back tomorrow.